Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Keshawn and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. You already know your girl is back with another video. Based on the title, you know exactly what I'm about to talk about. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Keshawn with 3 E's. This is going to be part 6, so make sure you check the description box below for the other first 5 parts. That way you know exactly what's going on in this video. And y'all, if y'all don't like my dog interrupting, stop watching this channel. You now know that I have a dog and he interrupts a lot. So if that's going to bother you, then go ahead and click off right now. Let's go ahead and do the disclaimers in the beginning, because it's just what it is. If you don't like the dog interruptions, if you don't like the rambling, if you don't like the several parts, go to another channel. You don't need to leave a comment. You don't need to tell me. All you got to do is click off the video and go somewhere else. Okay? Love you guys. But without further ado, let's hop right into the video. Let's go. Alright, y'all. So, boom! A lot of y'all say y'all miss my loud booms, so I'm trying to bring them back. And for the headphone users or for the other people who don't like the loud booms, I'm sorry, you can't get everything you want in life, okay? So, y'all already know how I like to start my video off, okay? Like I said, make sure you watch the other parts, y'all. We about to hop right into it. As I ended off in the last part 5, I told y'all that this bitch ain't want to pay me my money. And I'm sorry, YouTube, I got to cuss early on, okay? They lost. The bet was everybody wins $100. So I'm looking, my man got his $100. Why I ain't get my $100? So I looked at her, I said, Weirdo, you the one that wanted to play the game. You the one that wanted to do the betting. You got to come up off the $100. So she literally looked at me. She like,
no, like, you didn't even want to bet in the first place, so we could just call it off. Like, it's really not that serious. Like, I'm the one who wanted to bet, and it's okay. Like, we just don't have to do it. You didn't want to do it anyways.
I said, it's too late for that, baby. Like, I don't care what I didn't want to do. We shook on it. So once we shook on it, we solidified it. So it don't matter that I'm not the one who brought it up or I didn't want to do it in the beginning. I still agree. You lost. Pay me my money. You know, what cash did I say? Run me my money ASAP. Like, I'm not going to lie. All these flashbacks start reappearing in my head about the other night. Well, not the other night, but the night from months ago. All these red flags and like just start popping in my head. And I just start reminiscing about that night where I really didn't fuck with this bitch and I want to slap her in her face, right? So I started thinking like, you know what? That night I kind of spared her because, you know, this was neighbor, work buddy or work friend, and I didn't want her to go back to work and it be issues. But now that it's been months later and neighbor had already told me that it's really not no issues at work, they just don't talk, they just not friends no more, bitch, I'm not sparing you no more, because now you piss me off and you been needing an ass whooping, but I ain't see you no more. So I said, Weirdo. Mind you, I'm already standing up. You know, like I said, we had a table. So me and my boo was already standing up because we was high-fiving across from each other. Weirdo is right here. She's still sitting down in her seat. So, you know, I'm not going to lie. I am talking over her because I'm not going to sit back down. So either you get up to my level or it is what it is. So I'm over her. I'm like, bitch. Yeah, I called her a bitch. I did. I said, bitch, give me my motherfucking $100 right now. Like, you always do this weird ass shit. It just started coming like diarrhea at the mouth. It just all started coming out about how I felt about her. So, you know, she looked at me and she like,
don't yell at me. Like, don't stand over me like you standing over me like you want a problem.
I'm like, bitch, I'm standing over you. So either you get up or what's up? Like, what you want to do? Because, like I said, I'm not about to sit down. So if you got a problem with me standing over you, baby, you going to have to do something about it. Because now, yes, I want my money. So, you know, they see us kind of with that static. So, you know, my boo and William like, oh, y'all just chill. Like, it's all good. Like, William looked at me and he was like, okay, here, I'll give you the $100. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Call it petty, call it childish, call it whatever you want. I don't want William $100, bitch. I want Weirdo's $100. I don't care. I probably thinking like, girl, it's $100 as long as you get your money. No, not that night. I want Weirdo to go in her fucking raggedy ass Coach. Well, not too much on Coach because I love Coach. So it's not about the Coach brand. It's just that her Coach purse was raggedy, like it was toe up. But I love Coach. Shout out to Coach. You know, Coach got real good purses. I'm not gonna lie. I had a Coach purse since I was in high school, and it's still in good condition, y'all. I bullshit y'all now. It had been thrown around. It had been ran over, y'all, by a car. We're gonna talk about that later. It had been through a lot, but my Coach purse is still standing up. But anyways. So shout out to you, Coach. If you wanna send me a bag, you know, do your big one. You feel me? But her purse was raggedy, so I'm gonna call it raggedy. So I'm like, I want you to go in that raggedy ass Coach purse and give me my $100 out. Yep, I'm saying all of this, like, cause at this point, it is what what it is. So William is like, nah, okay, for real, like I promise, like it's all good. Here, take the $100, take it. So he had the $100 out. Baby, no, I don't want your money. I want hers. I said, no, weirdo, give me the money because you was talking all that shit about my little change and this and that. Give me the money. I want you to give me the money. So she all in her little purse. She like,
girl, you just always, like I see you the same from that other night. Like you always just gotta do too much.
bitch, how am I doing too much? Because you decided to bet and you lost the bet and now you don't want to pay up. So she in her purse, y'all. So I'm standing over there like, yep, give me the money, yep. Like I'm just over her like, just come on, cause she in her purse or whatever. So William he still got the $100 like kind of sitting out on the table like, and I'm just waiting like this, and he look over, he like, okay, no, for real, like here, take the 100. It's really not a big deal. I'm like, nah, William. I'm kind of really ignoring him for real. I'm like, nah, William, run me my money. Come on, run me my money. Okay, what Ronnie do on Players Club? Run me my money right now.
Now run me my money.
So I'm like, nope, come on. Y'all, she get to taking out the money and she counted on the table. So she like
20, 30, 35, 36, 37.
And she take the Coach purse and you know she shaking it up like moving stuff around or whatever, getting in there. So she like,
well, we gonna have to go to like the bank or something because I only got $37 in cash. So if you want your money, you need to take William 100 or you just gonna have to wait.
Bitch, I'm not gonna wait, because guess what, me and you ain't friends. We don't run into each other on a daily basis. So it's like, when am I ever gonna get the money? Like, I'm not about to go to the bank with you. It's kind of late, so it ain't like the bank just open. You know, most banks close at like 5 or 6 p.m. So I mean, she could have went to the ATM, but I don't know. I don't care. I don't want to go nowhere with you. I want you to have the money right here, because if you didn't have the money, you should have never bet it, or you should have got the $100 from William in the beginning. I don't know. It was just something about William giving me the $100 that I ain't like. I wanted it to come out of weirdo pocket, just simply because of all the extra shit she been doing. And it's just like, I feel like that's why when situations go on, you need to handle it then, because then it will be a build up. And I feel like I had a build up from the prior night hanging out with her. And you know, when something happened and you be thinking back like, oh, I should have slapped that bitch, like why I ain't do this, or I should have said this. That's how I felt about weirdo, because I let a lot of stuff slide just for the simple fact that like I just was trying to have a good night, and I just be just chilling, you know, most of the time. And I really be in my own world sometimes, so I don't really let a lot of people bother me. That's why I know y'all be thinking I'm nice. See, it's weird because some of y'all say I'm too nice, but then y'all think I'm fucking mean. So it's like, y'all don't know what I am, I guess. But it's like, a lot of shit don't bother me, y'all, that might even bother y'all, because simply I be in my own world. Like, I be doing my own thing. I be spaced out. Like, I don't really be worried about what other people got going on. So the fact that she even pissed me off, that's how irritating you know she had to be, because it takes a lot for me to get up there. Because I say this all the time, I am a Cancer, okay? Once I'm up there, baby, I can't come back down quick. Like, I can't. So it takes a lot to get me up, because it ain't no coming back from that. So I try to pick and choose my battles, and shit just don't be worth it. I know a lot of y'all feel like, oh, I would have slapped her. Shit don't be worth it, because my thing is, she ain't gonna just get a slap. I'm gonna knock her head off her shoulders. Then I'll be sitting somewhere in the jail cell, and then I'm be thinking like, oh, was it really worth all of this just because weirdo was irritating? Sometimes it don't be worth it. You gotta choose your battles, baby. It don't always be worth it to deal with people, or to be sitting somewhere in the jail cell, or sitting somewhere with some charges for a bitch that I'm gonna only see one time. It don't be worth it all the time. So I be having to pick and choose what I want to do. Anyways, this bitch was giving worth it today. It was giving worth it. I feel like, damn, I ain't been in trouble in months and months. Like, you know, I'm about due for trouble. I'm about due for a little jail cell, huh? I'm about due, okay? Because you know what, I've been doing real good lately. So you know what, you know, it's about due for a little ass whooping right now, okay? So you know, I'm just thinking like, you know what, you got spared enough. But today ain't gonna be your lucky day. If I don't get this $100 from you, not even for William, I want it out your pocket. I needed to know in my system that I got $100 of weirdo money, not William. So I'm just like, come on. I'm like, no, you should have had the money. Why you didn't have no money, but you over here betting? That's fucking stupid. Like, you dumb as fuck. Like, I just got the talking out the side of my neck. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna hold you and act like, oh, I ain't cuss her out, or I ain't do too much, because maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I only can explain how the story happened. So you know, William and my boo kind of like, okay, like, it's fine, like, just chill, whatever. I'm like, no, go get in your motherfucking car and go to the bank, go to the ATM, do whatever you need to do, go to 7-Eleven, get money out, and bring my money. So we're like,
girl, please, like, I'm not about to do all of that. Here, take this motherfucking $37, and you gonna have to just be okay. Like, we could play again. Like, let's just do double or nothing.
Bitch, how we gonna do double or nothing if you don't have money from the first one? Are you stupid? Are you dumb? So So I'm like, girl, no, ain't no double or nothing. You don't even have the first $400. You can't play again and be like, oh, but if you win, if we win, I don't owe you anything. But if you win, I'll give you 200. Baby, you didn't even give me the first 100. Like, what are you talking about? So I'm like, girl, no. So at this point, y'all know I always rock my long nails. So I'm in her face like, girl, no, give me my money. You shouldn't have did this. And I ain't gonna lie, I pieced my nail, did kind of tap forehead, tap the head somewhere. So she got up, like, you know, when you like push back out of your chair real fast to stand up, she did that. So I'm like, bitch, what's up? How you ain't talking about shit? Like, what you talking about? So I'm like, what's up? So, you know, they jump in like, hey, like, hold up. And they got up so fast that the way that they bumped the table, because it's like a little black card table. So, you know, they not so sturdy. So the way that they bumped the table, our cups that was on there had spilled. So once the cup had already spilled, y'all, I just picked it up and threw it at her like, bitch, you stupid. Because I already knew I wasn't going to get past my boo. Number one, he bigger than me. But I don't care. Something needed to touch her. So if my hands come reach her, baby, you better either get this cup thrown at you, or the next thing is gonna be either this table or chair. So pick your poison. You better be lucky I only could reach the cup at the time. So I throw the cup. Mind you, the cup had already kind of spilled. So you know when like a cup is wet and you throw it and like little splashes of stuff get on you, it was like that. Like the cup wasn't full because it spilled on the table. So I just picked it up and threw it, and whatever little residue was probably left in the cup got on her. So she like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Why you throwing a drink in my face? Why you throwing a drink in my face? You doing too much. And I'm thinking like, bitch, I didn't throw no drink in your face. Like, girl, you got a couple splashes. The way you looking dusty right now, I'm sure you're not used to any water or any liquid being on your body. So maybe you feel like I threw a whole cup in your face, but it was just a couple drips. It wasn't nothing serious. I'm like, girl, shut the fuck up. Like, shut up. So William like, y'all supposed to be friends. Like, don't come on. Like, friends shouldn't fight. Don't be trying to fight your friend. I'm like, that bitch ain't my friend. I don't give a fuck about her. What the fuck is you talking about? Like, car, she should have gave me the money. So whatever. We kind of like arguing, just like going back and forth or whatever. My boo just sitting there. He already know, like, he way stronger than me. So like he behind me, but he just holding me like this with one arm. That's how strong this nigga was, that I couldn't even get out just the one arm chokehold a little bit. Like, cause it wasn't like around my neck, but a little bit. Like, it was kind of like this, and he would just hold me. So I couldn't really go nowhere. So I'm just sitting there just talking my shit or whatever. He ain't, you know, my boo really not saying nothing, because he probably like, listen, I'm gonna just hold you, and whatever happened. So they end up, or not they, so William end up taking Weirdo in the bathroom because she need napkins and stuff. She just acting like I drenched her. Like, bitch, I ain't throw a lot of shit on you. You will be fine. Like, calm down, girl. So she in the bathroom. So I walk back over to the couch because I had my shoes off. So I'm over there, or I had sandals at this time. Y'all believe this was the summertime at this point, because I was lacing up. I had y'all just know the sandals that you can like, they got the strings and you can wrap around your ankle like a bunch of tops. I had those on. So, you know, I'm sitting at the couch and I'm just, you know, lacing up each one of my sandals, whatever. I'm taking my time because I'm not in a rush to leave, whatever. I'm just putting my stuff on. So I'm lacing it on. So she come back out the bathroom and she said something to me, and I don't even know. So I'm like, weirdo, stop fucking talking to me, bitch. I'm like, you are so irritating. Every time I hang out with you, it's always something, even though we haven't hung out a lot, but I'm like, you just do the weirdest shit. Like, you don't, I thought you was good today, but for whatever reason, you just started tripping again. Like, you just do too much. She like,
oh, you're throwing drinks at me, but I'm doing too much. How the fuck am I doing too much? You don't never know how to act when you got some liquor in your system.
oh, I don't know how to act when I have liquor in my system. I'm like, girl, shut up. Don't even get me started with that liquor shit. Like, I definitely know how to act. You the one that don't ever know how to act. Like, you don't know if you want to drink wine, if you want to drink a beer, if you want to drink hard liquor. You don't know what the fuck you want to do. So what you talking about? I don't know how to act when there's liquor in my system. I act the same way I always act. You the one that's acting different. So William is like, just calm down, weirdo. Like, you know what, that could be my bad. Like, I should have never let you drink. You know how you said you don't even really drink for real. So, you know, we could have just not drunk tonight and just kept it chill. And I'm like, William, she do drink. I'm like, she don't know if she drink, if she don't drink. She don't know what the fuck she do. Like, she's weird. She don't know. She changed her mind every 2 seconds. And William was like, well, no, because she was telling me like she normally don't drink, but I know last time y'all kind of made her drink. So I felt like maybe I'm making her drink too. So I said, excuse me? What? So he was like, no, you know, she was telling me like, you know, last time like y'all kind of made her drink, y'all pressured her to drink. That's why she snatched me off the dance floor with that girl, because she, you know, she normally don't drink, but y'all kind of made her. I said, made? pressure. I said, oh, that's what you told him. I said, I see you still running with this narrative that somebody forced you to drink. I said, William, nobody forced her to drink. Don't put that narrative out about me like I forced anybody to have a drink, because I don't need a mother and soul to drink with me. I promise you that I'll drink by myself before I try to force somebody to drink or pressure them. I said, William, ain't nobody pressure her to do shit. Like, I said she didn't know if she wanted to drink wine, if she wanted to follow us and drink regular liquor. She didn't know what she wanted to do, but we didn't pressure her. So don't allow her to lie to you like that. So she like,
well, no, I didn't say pressure. Like, I was telling him, like, because
stuttering. And I'm like, no, you did say pressure. Y'all, I knew she said pressure because she said it that night. She said it that night that we had pressure her. So I know for a fact you told William, yeah, they pressure me and da-da-da-da. So, William is all looking like, oh, well, that's really why I let you slide. Because he like, baby, you was acting crazy that night. But when you had said you normally don't drink and they made you drink, I figured, that's why you was acting like that. And I'm like, boy, we didn't make her do nothing. Like, she a grown-ass woman. She can make her own decisions. She decided to drink wine and liquor, so that's on her. But I looked at her, I'm like, you a weird-ass bitch. Don't put that narrative out about people saying that somebody made you drink or forced you to do something. Like, you just don't say that about people. Like, you don't do that. So William is like, wow, so like, girl, do you drink or not? Because he like, it's really wild that you said that night you was forced and you haven't had a drink since, and then you come here and you want to drink. Like, he like, I don't really know. So he over there looking, and I'm thinking like, William, that don't even make sense. Like, wasn't she the one who requested for you to get the tequila? So how she telling you she don't drink? And she only drunk that one night, but then she asked you to bring a bottle here. Like, what? So he's sitting there looking confused too. And I'm thinking like, you boys are so slow. Like, why don't you remember buying her a drink that night? Like, William, when you bought her the drink at the bar, you ordered 3 shots of the same thing. Like, so how was she able to tell you we forced her to do anything when you bought her a drink? Like, boy, like, she's slow and stupid, and William's slow for believing the shit that she's saying. Like, you bought her a whole drink, and you let her tell you, oh, I really don't drink, like, I normally don't drink. Then she the one who requested to drink tonight. Like, the shit just wasn't adding up. So I'm like, bitch, don't talk about me. Like, keep my name out your mouth. Stop telling people, anybody who will listen, stop telling them that somebody forced you to do something. You a grown-ass woman with fucking kids. Like, how can anybody make you do anything? So she like,
girl, I said what the fuck I said. Like, y'all was I didn't say, like, y'all forced me. I was just saying, like, y'all was looking at me weird when I wanted to drink wine.
So I'm like, here we go with this shit again. Like, here we go. And she like,
right, yeah, here we go. Because why you think, if y'all wasn't pressuring me to drink, why you think when you was here earlier, you didn't really want to give me the red cup, and you was like, are you drinking today? Are you sure?
Like, well, weirdo, are you drinking? Like, I don't know. Like, are you drinking this? Mind you, we had tequila, and it's like, I learned my lesson that night. So I'm not offering you no liquor, no wine, no nothing. I want you to do whatever you want to do. I'm not offering you nothing. So mind you, she talking about that time, right? So I'm like, I asked you that because, again, you're a weird bitch, and you don't know if you want to drink or not. That's why I asked you, are you drinking tonight? Because one minute you drink wine, one minute you don't. We just don't know. So I'm just still wrapping up my shoes. I'm like, just shut the fuck up talking to me, y'all. I was so disrespectful. And I'm trying to limit my cussing as already, because I already done cussed a lot. But y'all, I just really was on one that day, and I could not let up off her. So I just was like, bitch, I just kept saying, bitch, shut up talking to me, you dumb B. Like, I just kept saying that, y'all. So my boo was like, hey, watch your mouth. Like, he laughing because he like, why you, like, I ain't seen you like this. Mind you, we just started talking again. Like, boy, of course you ain't see me this mad, because around my dudes, I give real dainty, sweet, little innocent. And when I was talking to her, I was giving real, like, sailor mouth, like, bitch, shut the fuck up, you hoe. Like, I was her, and I'm normally like, oh, hi, boo, like, yeah, flips hair, back, eyelashes, like, I give that. So my boo was looking at me like, damn, you get real gangsta. I'm like, no, because she just really had me messed up, and, like, I was trying so hard to, like, keep it cute in front of them, though, because I'm just like, I'm not trying to show my complete ass. I want to show a little bit of my ass, but not my complete ass. Like, I'm trying to still behave. So this dumb bitch, she walking back over to the couch where they was sitting there. So I'm still, how you have your foot like on somebody's coffee table, you like lacing up. That's what I did. I had my sandal. I know that was kind of disrespectful. Like, I just got my whole sandal on his table. My bad, William. You alright. But I'm doing that. This bitch sit down or whatever, and like, she was looking for something. Like, I don't know, she was looking for something in the couch. So she was moving like the throw pillows, like just moving them. And y'all, this how I know I want to beat her ass so bad, because the way she was moving the throw pillows to look for whatever, when I tell you, one of the pillows literally like barely, like, this is my leg. When I tell y'all, that throw pillow barely was like barely touched my leg, and I was like, you want to throw shit? What's up? Like, y'all, I just hop up. The throw pillow barely touched me, y'all, I promise you. And I'm like, oh, you throwing pillows? What's up then? What's up? So I stood up and I took the other 2 pillows, like, it was 2 pillows on my side, so I kind of connected them like this and like bopped her in the head. So, you know, she all like stumbled back or whatever. So I'm trying to come around the table area because we need space. You know, the coffee table from the couch sometimes only have this much space, so I'm not about to be leaning over the coffee table, mess up my good knees. So I'm trying to come around, and my boo like, hey, chill the fuck out, you're doing too much, like, chill out. Like, now he starting low-key getting mad because he probably like, okay, you doing too much, this girl not even trying to fight you, you doing too much. So I'm like, no. So I still got the pillow, so I'm bopping her because, mind you, if they keep getting in between us, I'm not gonna be able to hit her, my arm's not long enough. So I'm bopping her, y'all. When I bopped her, she had, y'all, ooh, I'm cringe, like, I'm tingling. Ooh, y'all, not tingling like that, but like, what's it called? You get that when you get squeamish a little bit, you get that like tingly feeling in your stomach and in your body, like when something gross and nasty. Y'all, when I tell y'all, oh y'all, that throw pillow, when I bopped her in the head again, she had a nose ring, y'all. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. That fucking pillow, because it wasn't like a pillow like this, it was more like, I don't got one, but it was more like the knitted material, like, that can snag. When I tell y'all, that fucking pillow snagged her hoop earring. Y'all already know the nurse. That bitch snatched out, y'all. Oh my God. Like, I was like, y'all, as angry as I was, I still kind of felt bad because I'm like, I know that shit must have hurt it. Like, the pillow snagged her ring and yanked it out. Well, I'm talking about the pillow did it. Like, I'm not the one bopping a bitch in the head and snatching away and bopping it. So, you know, when you do something like, or you go too far, but it's no turning back, so you gotta still act on it. So even though I felt like at that moment that I did too much, I can't back down. Now the too much is already did. So what do? Yes, it was a little bit of blood right there. It wasn't dripping down, but it was just like a little bit of blood that kind of formed. So she like, what the fuck? Oh my God. Like, you know, she started panicking. So I dropped the pillow like, yeah, you want to talk all that shit? What's up? Come on, fight me. Since you act like you want to fight. So she's sitting there like, I wasn't even talking shit. I wasn't even doing nothing. And y'all, she kind of really wasn't. Like, I kind of more so was egging. Like, she was saying a little bit of stuff, but I think I was doing the majority of it because, like I said, I'm just having these flashbacks from the other night. And it just like, you been saying smart stuff. Like, you was asking me, was I dumb? Are you dumb? Are you slow? Like, I just took all of that out on her that night because, to be honest, besides when we was playing cards, after that she really wasn't doing a lot. Like, she was saying little slick shit, but she wasn't as loud or as aggressive as I was. I was the aggressor that night, I'm not gonna lie. Like, listen, I could own my shit. I'm 10 toes on my stuff, and I didn't care that I was the aggressor because I did feel like I let too much slide and you kept talking at the side of your neck, and because I never thought I would see you again, I wasn't tripping. But when I see you and when you started acting weird again, it brought back all these old memories and I got triggered. So now they really trying to calm me down because they feel like I'm just doing too much, and I'm just thinking like, I don't care. Like, I don't care that I'm doing too much. So mind you, since I walked around the coffee table or whatever, I'm on the other side. Like, I'm like in the hallway area right here, like the front door right here. If you go down this hallway, you know that's where the room's in the bathroom at. So I'm over here, y'all. So William trying to help her or whatever, y'all, she's still over here by the couches. So I'm just over there against the wall because my boo holding me back or whatever. So next thing you know, y'all, she getting mad now. Like, now I done really pissed her off. Good, bitch. Get angry. Get mad. Get mad. Yeah, get mad, because I don't give a fuck. So now I guess I done really pissed her off. So she get mad, y'all. Do y'all know? And don't ask me why I even left my stuff over there. Do y'all know my purse and my phone, so my purse was on the couch next to me and my phone was on the table. I left my stuff because I'm thinking if I'm about to swing on this bitch, I'm not about to grab all my stuff and have it. I don't know. She's standing over here, so she move over here and she picks up my purse. Mind you, my purse is zipped up. So she's trying to unzip it, and in my head, of course, I'm thinking like, if you trying to unzip my purse, you must be trying to dump it out or snatch the shit or do whatever. So she trying to do that. So now I'm really like, bitch, put my purse down, don't touch my purse. So I'm breaking through my boo because yeah, he was strong, but you know when you ain't really putting up too much. Like, if you don't have a lot of adrenaline, sometimes even if somebody's stronger than you, when you have a lot of adrenaline going, you can become as strong as them, if that makes sense. Like, when I wasn't as mad, I wasn't able to get my boo off me, but when she touched my property, oh, I was pissed. So it's like I was able to kind of like snatch out of his grip. And y'all, I walked over the coffee table, yes y'all, because I'm not about to go back around. I had to run. I got on top of the coffee table, y'all, and this is her head. All I know is I'm like, bop, bop, 2 hits to the top of her head, y'all, because mind you, I'm standing on the coffee table, so I can't punch her in her face because I would have to jump down. If I'm on top of the coffee table, that means I'm like up here and the top of her head is right here, so I can't reach down and like punch her in the face. So I'm on top of her head like boom, boom. And after that, like, William, he was standing next to her, so he kind of tried to block me. So the way he pushed me to like block me, y'all, I fall down off the coffee table. So I catch myself, like, I fell off the coffee table and I fell down to the ground, but I caught myself like this. So I get up. So my boo, he like snatched me up, like he being a little rough with me, not too rough like in a bad way, but he being rough because he got to get a grip on me, and now I'm wilding out. And the stuff that was on his coffee table, I done stepped on it, knocked down, kicked over. I'm just doing crazy shit because, like I said, 1, I'm drunk, 2, I want my $100, 3, I don't like you and you're irritated, and 4, you did too much the other night, and I don't care if it was 3 months ago. Now I'm not over it. Like, you just be saying smart shit, and the way you even told me, I'm not giving you shit. Like, everything is just running through my mind. So like, I want her ass now. You ever been set in stone on like wanting to whip somebody's ass that it's like it's no coming back? I don't care if she not as aggressive as me. I don't care if she not rowdy like me. I don't care. Like, baby, you gotta get it. So y'all, after that, he pushed me back into like the hallway, all the way back to where the bathroom door is, y'all. So I guess William tried to get control of baby girl, what's her name, of Weirdo, but Weirdo kind of snatched away from him, and I guess she ran through like the dining room into the kitchen, because the kitchen it's 2 ways into the kitchen. One area, that's leading into the dining room, and it's another one on this side that's like going into the hallway and stuff. So she come out the kitchen. Mind you, I heard commotion, but my boo is standing in front of me, so I can't see them back there. So it's like when she ran through the kitchen, it's like by the time I turned around, y'all, she grabbed my hair. So she got a hold on my hair. Now at this point, I had bundles in, but I think I still had like a quick weave or something like that. Like, I don't think it was a wig or nothing. I had a quick weave. So she got my hair or whatever. She holding on tight to my shit. So I'm just like, in my hair, I always got long bundles, so it was just like, it was long enough for me, like my head wasn't stuck because she had the bottom of it, so I was still able to like, turn around. So I'm trying to hear her, y'all. Oh my god, like, they're blocking us. Not even there, because William didn't get over there yet, but like, this is the wall, like, to where the side where the cabinet, like the hallway cabinet is at, and then it's the kitchen entry right here. She has my hair, but I'm able to turn around, y'all. I'm trying to like hit her so she can let me go. Y'all done hit the fucking wall. So I'm in this bitch like, doing this. She still got my hair. They trying to get her grip off my hair, y'all. She ain't letting this shit go. She got the tightest grip on my shit, like, hold no. So at this point, I'm trying to yank it back, like, but unfortunately, I had some good bundles, because I want them bitches just to rip off so she could let me go. She held on to my hair, so I hit the wall. My hand hurting. So now I'm like that shit was thriving. So now I'm just trying to like mush her, like just trying to do something to get her to go off me, like, y'all. So they trying to squeeze her hand off. She ain't letting go. She ain't gonna let go. So we just over there for a minute. We all just sitting there. So at this point, they blocked us to the point where I knew I couldn't swing around them. But like her hand was like through their arm a little bit, if that makes sense. Like, only her hand was on the other side, but they kept like standing in between to block us. So it's like his body's so big, I can't swing around to connect. It's no way. And then the wall is right here, so it's like her arm was kind of pent up against the wall, and he was like in front of the kitchen. It's kind of hard to describe. Hopefully y'all get it. So I'm just standing there like this. She got my hair. She ain't doing nothing. So y'all, mind you, they trying to get her grip off. Her grip was so strong. So I kind of just eventually linked up against the wall because they trying to get her hand off my hair. She ain't letting go. So basically, I'm just like this. So then I just kind of looked down, because like I said, my bundles is long. I could see her hand. So I just looked down, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I know it's nasty. I don't care. I bit that bitch. Mike Tyson. I did, because it's like, I just happened to look down, and I was like, y'all, and I bit her finger, right? Yep, I bit her finger. I know it's nasty, but when you in a fight, I feel like you gotta do what you got to do, okay? So I bit, and it's like I bit so fucking hard, y'all, like so hard. My teeth prints probably still in her fucking finger, and it's like I singled out that pinky, cause the pinky right on the end, it's like I was just like, and I bit it, y'all, and she screamed and she let go like this, y'all. Mind you, they wasn't able to even process that she had let go, so my boo still kind of had her arm pent up against like the, you know, the wall. So it's like she did like this. I seen her do like this, y'all. I took my other hand, and when I tell y'all I bent all her hands back so fucking hard, I promise you I thought I broke every bone in her fingers, y'all, because I just bent them bitches all the way back, because I still can't punch her because her whole body is still behind my boo. Like I can't get her. So I did that, y'all, and she was trying to like snatch her hand back, and then my boo eventually you know, like let up off her or whatever, or off her arm, and she was in there just like, oh my god, like she was panicking. So I kind of was just sitting there looking like, okay, now, okay, you probably really did too much, because I did think I broke her fingers. I don't know to this day, because it ain't like I followed up with her, but I was just sitting there. So I'm thinking like, hey, now you gotta calm down, like you out here doing too much. Like, so I was just sitting there. I felt accomplished, because I'm like, bitch, you know what, you got a drink on you, or well, not even a drink, you got some flashes of water on you, you got bopped in the head with some pillows, your nose ring got pulled out, I bit your pinky, and now I bent back all your fingers. I feel very accomplished. Like, I feel, yeah, we didn't really like fight, like square up, throw bows, but I feel very good about myself, because, bitch, I don't like you. Yeah, you know, I'm kind of mad that I had to put your little pinky finger in my mouth, but, you know, it is what it is. Like, a win is a win. A win is a win, baby.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
It is what it is. So I'm just thinking like, but you grab my hair, so I'm over there, you know, trying to get my hair together, and it's just like a whole clump, because, you know, it's knotted up. She had such a strong grip on my hair, and I'm just thinking like, ooh, I wish I had a wig on that day so I could just snatch it off and be done. But that quick weave, bro, like it was holding on, it was tight. So I'm just sitting there. So my boo like, yeah, Kay, it's time to go. I'm like, baby, it should have been time to go when I threw the drink in the first place. Like, you should have been said it was time to go. Even though I could have said it's time to go, but shit, y'all wasn't saying nothing. William wasn't kicking us out the house. So I just in case this was gonna be my last time seeing her, you needed to get something. Something, you had to be touched in some type of way, baby, because that mouth, the slick shit, and it's just like, even the stuff William was saying, I know you came back and you talk shit, which is what I really didn't understand. Like, that's why I said niggas is really dumb, because if she told you we pressured her and stuff, why did you think we were still cool and friends? Well, I guess, I don't know, because I'm thinking like, I felt like she was talking shit about us to William, and saying probably was like, yeah, them bitches is weird, they try to pressure me, but I feel like she said all that. And if you said all of that, why did the guys think me and her was still cool? I honestly don't know, y'all. I don't really know. I don't know about that part. But anyways, so y'all, so they like, it's time to go, y'all, and I'm not gonna lie, I was like, yeah, William. He probably was like, this bitch, I'm like, yeah, William, you can still give me the $100 from the bet, y'all, because we still won. We won fair and square. So even though you did want weirdo to give me the money, and I know y'all probably thinking like, well, if you was gonna take William money anyways, you should have just did it in the beginning. No, it's just the principle. Like, baby, you the one who wanted us to bet. You the one that wanted us to do all of this, and then when it get down to the wire, and now it's time to pay up, now you want to act like you slow, and then you gonna tell me you not giving me shit. You didn't even say, damn, Kay, like, okay, I thought we was gonna win. I really don't got the money, but hey, I can go to the store. Like, it's just other ways you could have went about it. But for you to tell me you not gonna give me shit, like the attitude, the face, the way you was looking, all of that, after you took my love money when I was counting my money, y'all, like, for you to do all of that, I just felt like, no, like, you took it, you always do too much, and then when people turn up on you, now you want to play the victim, act like, why you trying to fight, why you trying to do this? Like, you just did too much. And I might have did too much that night too, but sometimes it's okay to do too much. It's like, nah, but I'm okay with it, because I don't care. So I told William, like, yeah, you can go ahead and give me $100. So William was like, you know, basically said what I just said, like, why you didn't take the $100 in the beginning then, Kay? Like, if you was gonna take it anyways. So he gave it to me, and I was like, because your bitch needed to give me my money. Like, so you know, she over there in the kitchen. It's weird because she was in the kitchen running water on her hand, but I mean, if I broke your fingers, I don't know what the water was gonna do, but I don't know, whatever. Maybe she was trying to put cold water on it to, or maybe she was trying to wipe, like, rinse my spit off her pinky from biting her. Even though it probably wouldn't have been no real spit, because I bit her like like a bite down. Like I ain't put my whole mouth and lips on her. Like I bit like a bite down. You know, that is so funny. I would never bite a bitch. Why would I do that? Well, I ain't gonna say never because hey, listen, I gotta do what I gotta do around here. So she was in there like running water on her hand. So she eventually came out and she was just mad. Like you could tell she was just mad as fuck. And she was like, you would think that, bitch, after all of that you would leave me the fuck alone and stop saying anything to me, even if it's the smallest thing. And she came out and William had already gave me the money. I already took it and I was putting it in my purse. Mind you, I'm zipping back up my purse because she got it zipped halfway. So when when the purse dropped, like just like a lip gloss and like some lash glue or some shit kind of fell out, like, but I was looking around to make sure nothing else fell out because she didn't get my purse all the way unzipped and dumped it. But you know, I'm just looking around on the floor, like picking up my lip gloss, my lash glue, and I'm looking like, did anything else drop? Like, what's going on? So I'm looking around. So he already gave me the $100, so I ended up putting $100 in my purse. So she come out like,
no, William, don't give her no money. Fuck that bitch, don't give her no money. Like, why would you give somebody money that just hit me? Why would you do that?
So she started turning up on William, and William like, listen, y'all the one that's friends, like that's y'all own shit, like I ain't trying to get involved in that. I'm like, bro, we're not friends. Like I started yelling like, stop saying we're friends, we're not friends. Like they thinking we friends, we just a friend, like some friends that just fight. No, I don't do this to my friends. No, we're not friends, bro. So you know, she started turning up on William and she like,
get the money back, don't care shit, go get your money back.
But I put it in my purse and William like, well, she already got it, I'm not about to take it back from her. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, I kind of started turning up on William too. I'm like, right, you're not about to touch me, like you're not gonna take shit from me. And William like, okay, but calm down, like I just said I wasn't gonna take that from you, so no need to turn up on me. And I'm like, I ain't trying to turn up on you, I'm just letting you and your bitch know that ain't nobody about to take shit from me. And then I start thinking like, okay, calm down, you in this nigga house, like he can have a weapon, pull that shit out on you. And then my thing is, William didn't do nothing to me, so I kinda, but I'm already up here. That's what I mean by don't take me up here, because then any and everybody can get it. Like now I'm being mean to William and he really ain't doing nothing to me, but that's why I asked to be left alone, because now I'm up, ain't no coming down. So now you can get it, weirdo William and shit. At this point my book can get it too, like whoever want it, because that's just where my mind go. Like now I'm on edge, come catch this shit, like it's up for everybody. I don't know. So you know, William started getting like smart with me, and I was like, well, no, William, like I had to catch myself a little bit, because I'm like, hey, you know, stop talking smart to people in their own house. Like this dude not being mean to you, so don't be mean to you. Like I started kind of calming back down a little bit. I started to come back down. So you know, he said that, so I'm just like, nah, I'm just letting her know that you ain't about to get it back from me or whatever. And she like,
if he wanted to, it's his house, it's his money. If he wants to get the shit back, he can.
So I'm like, well, tell him to get it back from me. Talking to weirdo, like, get it back then. I was like, no, actually, not William, widow, since that's your nigga and it's his money, you get it back from me. Come take it from me. So, you know, my boo like, no, it's not even about to be all of that. Hey, you know, finish getting your stuff. Come on, we about to go. Like, we about to get up out of here. I'm like, nah, boo, like, I want her to come take the shit from me. You keep talking. You ain't learn. You keep talking, so come take it from me. So, you know, she looking at William like she trying to ignore me. Like,
get your money. Like, I already gave that bitch the $37. Go get your 100 back. Like, she don't need a full 100.
I was like, nope, I'm keeping that too. I'm keeping the 100 from your nigga and the $37 from you. Like I'm keeping it all. Like what are you talking about? So I'm just like putting on. At this point, I never got to really tie my sandal like tight when I was wrapping around. So now like my sandal is like, you know, the lace had fell down, so they kind of like flopping off me. So I'm trying to like walk and squeeze my toes, because you know when like the flip flops are too loose, so you try to like squeeze your toes to like keep them on. Like, so I'm trying to hold on to my sandals, I'm picking up my stuff or whatever. So I had sat down on the couch to like look under the table, because like I said, my purse kind of fell on the floor, so I didn't know if anything rolled under the table and stuff. So I'm trying to like get my stuff. So, and mind you, it was one of my bigger purses, like I said, that I have a lot of stuff in there, because you know when you swap out purses a lot, you could kind of, you know what's in your purse, so you know what's missing. But this was my big purse, so I have a lot of miscellaneous shit in there, so I didn't know, I couldn't pinpoint if I was legit missing something. So I'm like, let me just do a quick little, you know, scan and make sure I ain't dropped nothing. So I had sat down to look under the coffee table, and she was like, she just turned around like,
get up and get out.
So I jumped up like, who the fuck is you talking to? I know they like, oh my god, like please, like let's just go. So at this point, the bottle was still on the coffee table. Y'all know when I said we had a fifth and a pint or a half a pint, we brought both of them in, but we only started drinking up off the fifth or whatever. So the half a pint was still in the black plastic bag that was sitting on the coffee table. So it was just like, it was open so you could see it. So she grabbed that bottle, y'all. Weirdo, she grabbed it and she like, bitch, shut up.
up. Like,
she started turning up on me with the bottle. So I'm like, do it. Mind you, my boo is standing over me. Like, he right here in front of the coffee table. So, like, I can't get up. Like, if I stand up, it's no room for both of us to stand up. Like I said, if this is the coffee table and this is the couch, it's this much room in between. So, me and my boo both can't stand up. Like, right here is too much. So, he's, like, standing over me while I'm sitting down. So, I can't stand up. I can't get up because he's hovering, like, over me. So, I'm just moving around like this. Like, do it. I want you. So, I want you. So, William trying to grab her hand or whatever. So, I'm like, yeah. Bend her hand back. Fuck up her other hand. Like, I'm just talking shit. So, he eventually get the bottle from her. So, he pushing her, like, not hard, but he, like, go in the bag, telling her, like, to go in the room. So, I'm like, let me get my shit. Let me make sure I got everything. So he pushing her to the back. So Weirdo is getting mad, even more mad at William. Like,
first you don't want to get the money back from her. I told you to get the money. Now you pushing me. Fuck her. Put her out. Pick her up and put her out the house now.
She yelling at him. And I'm like, and he ain't gonna do shit. He better not. I can walk out myself. I don't need nobody to put me out. I'm just talking shit or whatever. Steady, like, trying to. I can't get up because my boo's still hovering over me. Like, you would think he'd move so we can go ahead and get out. But he's hovering over me, so I still can't get up out the seat or whatever. So he's trying to push her back into, like, the bedroom area or whatever in the hallway. So she just yelling at me, like, telling me to shut the fuck up and all this. So you know how people got, like, entryway tables or whatever that go against the wall. He had, like, little pictures and, like, little plants and, like, little, like, little miscellaneous, like, little decor, for that entryway table. Y'all, so he must have had a real plant, like a mini plant, because it's that right on top of the dresser. Y'all, she picked that up and she threw it. Now, when she threw it at me, half of it kind of hit my boo, but the dirt, like, because she threw the whole plant, y'all. So the dirt from the plant, like, I felt it, like, come down on me. The plant itself and the jar didn't hit me, but the dirt did. So when I looked down, like, it was like on here. It didn't really hit my face or nothing like that, but it, like, hit my boot and then it kind of rolled off him. So the rest of the dirt, like, fell on me. So, William getting pissed. Now he getting pissed, like, y'all fucking up my house. Like, he getting mad. And I'm thinking, like, well, I ain't really throw shit in your house. She threw the plant. Now the plant broke. Now it's dirt everywhere. Cause if y'all know anything about them plants, when the plant part come out, the dirt and the seeds and all that little whatever stuff is all over the coffee tables, on the couches, on the floor. Like, it's dirt, so it's just everywhere. So it's on my boo. William get the tripping and stuff like that. So now I'm pissed. So I'm trying to push my boo back. He falling back on the coffee table because I'm like, I gotta get up. Like, bro, don't have her throwing shit at me and I can't move and I'm sitting down. So he want me to calm down. He yelling at me. I'm like, take me out the house then. Let me get the fuck up out the house. Like, you keep wanting me to sit in this house, but then you mad when I retaliate to her doing some shit. Get me out the house. Like, what are you doing? Like, why you keep trying to make me sit down? You keep hovering over me. No, let's leave then. Let's go. If you want me to stop acting a fool, we have to go. But the longer I'm in this house with this bitch and she egging me on, it's gonna keep being something. Like, I'm not gonna be able to sit in the house and just be quiet and be on my best behavior and this bitch is irritating me over here. Take me out. Take me out the house. Take me home. You didn't do that, so now I'm still turning up in this bitch. So whatever. So when I had said that, he eventually let me up and he, like, blocking me to, like, like, lead me to the door or whatever. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm mad because it's dirt on me. You done hit my boo and stuff like that. I don't give a fuck, y'all. So what I do? I got all my stuff. William is yelling. He's still turning up kind of on her because he felt like, why would you throw something in my house? Like a plant, though. Like, why would you throw one of my decor pieces, like something of my property, and now it broke and stuff. Now the pot thing is broke and is dirt everywhere. Like, why would you do that? So he was mad. So she yelling back at him like, how you turning up on me, but you ain't turning up on her, and all this stuff. Like, I hear them arguing. But I run out the house now, and now when I'm coming down the driveway, I see the black Charger that I told y'all about, right? And now I realize it's her car, y'all. So what I started doing? It's that young, dumb age when you just young, lit, and turned. You don't care about no consequences. You don't care about nothing. And then you drinking on top of that. Y'all, what I started do, I run to the driveway and I start kicking her fucking car. I start kicking that bitch in, trying to make a dent. I'm kicking. So my boo trying to grab me. I'm like, fuck her, I'm kicking. So she must hear that I'm kicking her car. And I'm banging on, like, the hood and stuff. But I'm small. So my bangs probably ain't really doing much to the car. But I'm just hitting it, kicking it. And I know y'all think, like, stop touching other people's property. Well, y'all gonna have to talk to young teenage K that's drinking and that's around here young, turned lit, and acting a fool. Y'all gotta talk to her. Don't tell a 28-year-old K this. Y'all gotta talk to young K, because listen, let's believe I don't touch nobody property now, but like, I just was so fed up with her, and I just was sick of her. So I'm kicking her car. So, you know, I guess they end up hearing it. William came out first because William must have thought I was kicking his car or doing something to his car. Why would I touch your car, William? You didn't do shit to me. Like, I'm not about to do that. But then again, you never did nothing to me, and I was just cussing you out. So you probably thinking like, oh, okay, drunk. It's a lot going on. So they, so when William run out, of course, you know, a weirdo run out behind him or whatever. So I'm kicking her car and stuff like that, and she kind of like trying to come down the steps of the porch. So I go around to the driver's side because it's in the driveway. So I'm just kicking the passenger side. So I'll go around to the driver's side and I'm kicking it, like just kicking it. It's kind of dark and the car is black, so I can't really tell if I'm putting dents in there or not. So I'm just kicking as much as I can in hopes that it's dents, y'all, because I can't really see. So I'm kicking. So, you know, she yelling, she cussing me out from the porch. I don't care. I'm kicking it like this. So she's swinging. So it's crazy because William wasn't letting her down off the porch, and low-key, I can't blame Weirdo, because if I was her and my man was just letting somebody kick my car and holding me back and not letting me off the porch, I low-key would be mad too. But because I'm on the opposite side, I don't give a fuck. So for whatever reason, well, I know William just didn't want us to fight, but for whatever reason, William wouldn't let her come off the porch, y'all. So he holding her back. So I'm steady just kicking her car, because now I think it's funny. Now I think it's a fucking game. So I'm steady just kicking her car. My boo, he must have been fed up with me, because he stopped, like, he wasn't holding me back no more. He just kept telling me to stop. Nigga, I'm not about to listen to you. Like, he didn't come get me or nothing, probably because I was running around the car. So he probably like, bitch, I'm not about to play with you. So he was just sitting on the sidewalk like, hey, come on, like, stop, bro, you being childish, stop. So I'm just kicking, I'm running around the car, like, not really running, but I'm just going around and kicking around the car. So I'm just like, you know, to her. So William is holding Weirdo back, like, you know, picking her up and like trying to put her back in the house. But you know, when somebody, it literally reminded me the scene of Krishan. If y'all watched, I think, was it No Jumper interview, where Krishan was getting put out of the interview and she was trying to stay in and was calling Blue name or whatever.
Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Blue, what are you doing that for?
It reminded me of that, because William kept trying to pick Weirdo up and put her in the house. But you know how you do like this on the door to like not go in? Like, she kept trying to stop from going in. So they kind of like falling back and stuff like that, because he keep trying to pull her arms down and put her in the house, but she like kicking off the door to like not go in. So I'm just thinking it's funny. Like, I don't care, y'all. Like I said, I was drinking and I wasn't ready for it to be done. And at this time, I've been out of a lot of drama a lot. So I felt like I needed a good little petty moment. I did. Like, I haven't been petty in quite a long time at that point. So I needed a little edge in my life, a little spark. Okay, I don't do this often, y'all. So she's kicking, and the porch is not, it's not like a big porch. It's literally like, it's so little. So when she was like kicking back off the door and stuff, he kept trying to put her in. She kicking off the door. So y'all, they fall back, because like the porch, if the porch is only this big, she kicked back like so hard off the like the door or like the front of the house that it pushed them all the way back and they fell over the porch. So mind you, the porch is only about this higher. So they fall back and he fall on the grass. So when he fall back on the grass, like on his back, he had to, of course, like, you know, let her go, because he was probably trying to catch himself or whatever. So he let her go. So she get up, y'all, and she running over towards the car. So I'm like, what's up? Like, you know, I get scored, like, what's up? Yep, I kicked your car. She's standing over, like, I'm still on the driver's side at this point. So she ran over and she kind of stopped on the passenger. So we both like on each side of the hood. So I'm like, what you want to do? Because I wasn't gonna run over to her, because bitch, what's up? What you want to do now? Like, what you want to do? So she was just standing there like,
Stop kicking my car. What the fuck? Like, why'd you kicking my car?
and I'm thinking like, you did all of that to break out of his arms and you didn't even run up on me. Like, I know y'all think like I could run up on her, but like, bitch, you ran over here. Like, I'm good. I got my W, so I'm not really tripping. But you know, we really didn't fight like I said, but in my head at that point I felt like I won, so I'm not tripping. So you know, when you feel like you won, like, you don't care to fight again or scuffle again or whatever y'all want to call it, because like I said, we didn't like throw bows for real, so I can't say we fought, but whatever you want to call the little debacle, whatever you want to call our little thing, that's what we did. So because I felt like I had one up on her, I didn't care to fight her again. I ain't care, bitch, I already bit you. Like, I don't care. So I'm on the other side of the hood. I'm like, you did all that just not to run up on me, bitch, you weak, you scary as fuck. Like, I'm just talking junk, and I'm still kicking her car, y'all. So she on the other side of the car like,
Stop kicking my fucking car.
I'm thinking like, bitch, ain't no way in hell nobody holding us back, somebody kicking my car, and I'm just gonna be yelling and telling her to stop. Bitch, if you don't come make me stop, you should have ran up on me and tackled me down or did something. So I'm just like, nope. So I'm still kicking. Y'all still kicking it. Mind you, I'm kicking it hard, but really not that hard because I got on sandals, y'all. So you gotta realize if I had on sneakers or dunks or some Timberlands or some shoes, I could have really kicked that bitch in. But when you got on sandals, you're not about to be just kicking a car because I'm gonna fuck my toes up. So like I was kicking it, but I probably really wasn't putting no dents or nothing in it because it's only like I had to kind of like stump it. Like I couldn't kick it like from the front of my toe. I had to kind of like just stump on it so that way the bottom of my foot is like hitting her car instead of like the front of my toes. You get what I'm saying? So I probably really wasn't doing no damage. But then again, I must have did a little something because when I eventually got in the car, I had looked down and I had on like some red sandals, but they was kind of like, I probably got them from like Rainbows or something at that time, and they had like the little, not plastic, but like that little cloth. I don't know what that kind of material sandal is, but it was like, you know, the sandals that you could kind of like peel, like you could peel it, like if you trip, you might scrape it and you able to peel that material off. Whatever that material is called, I had that on. So by the time I got to the car, all of that was like in the front on the side. It all was kind of like scraped up. Like I couldn't wear them shoes no more because you could see all the white, like little white, like peeking through or whatever. Like all the color of the red was kind of like scratched up. So it was like I was doing something. Like it probably was red little streaks all through her car. So my boo eventually came over there and got me and was like, he pulled me by my arm and was like, welcome me to the car. So I'm just over there playing like, boo boo. That's why you got dents all through your car. Mind you, I can't even see no dents, so I don't even know if she really got dents or not, but I'm just hoping and praying that she do. So, you know, she just talking shit from the grass. So at that point, William, I don't know if he fell hard or he hurt himself when he fell because when he got up, y'all, he went right in the house and shut the door. Like he slammed the door. Like he didn't say, y'all leave. He didn't get mad. He didn't yell at us. He didn't yell at her. He literally got up, went in the house and slammed the door. Like didn't even check on her. Like, so I'm like, he must be pissed. He must have hurt himself or something must have happened, but he was fucking pissed. So he had went in the house or whatever. My boo had put me in a car and he got in, y'all. Like, did you leave your door unlocked? Because tell me why this nigga left his keys in the house. I'm thinking like, so you don't ever lock your doors? Like, what is going on? So Mamba was like, he literally looked at me. This I know I was doing too much because he was just like, I left my keys in the house. Please, like, hey, for real, please, I'm begging you. I'm gonna go in there and get him. Please don't get out this car. Like, he looked at me so defeated. Like, please just don't get out this car. Like, let me just run in. It's probably still sitting on the little table right there. Let me run in and get him. Like, don't get out. Because, of course, he don't want to take me in there, too. He don't want to, like, he just, like, please just don't get out. Like, please stay right here. So I started laughing because I'm like, damn, I probably was just doing a lot. So I'm like, I'm not going to get out. Like, for real, I'm going to stay right here. I'm done. Like, my toes kind of hurt. My hair just I look crazy. I'm not going to do nothing. Like, and he like, no, for real, like, please please don't get out. Because mind you, at this point, Weirdo was still like outside, like looking around her car. She had like her phone and she was just like flashing a light on it, like probably trying to see like if it was any dents and stuff. So he like, please don't get out. So he opened the door and he yelled over to Weirdo. He like, Weirdo, I left my keys in the house. I'm about to go in there and get it. Like, can you either go in the house with me or like, please don't come to the car. Kay gonna stay in the car. Just like, please don't come over here. So Weirdo was like ignoring him or whatever. So he looked back down in the car. He like, she ain't saying nothing, but just don't get out, Kay. Like, please don't get out. So I'm like, I'm not. So he gonna lock the door from the inside and shut it. Like, I can't just unlock the door and get out if I wanted to. So I just was laughing because I'm like, not you lock the door from the inside. And he go up to the porch and he knocking on the door. So I'm like, not William shut the door and locked it. Like, what's going on? So I hear him like, yeah, bro, you know, whatever, it's me. And he go in. So he go in, y'all, and I'm just in a car like, I got the devil on one side and the angel on the other side. Like, hey, stay in the car. Nah, I can't. Get out the car. Get out the car. Stay in the car. Get out the car. Stay in the car. Get out. So I'm just sitting there like, which one should I do? The angel or the devil? The angel and the devil. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stay neutral. So I'm like, I'm not gonna get out the car, but I gotta say something. So I had opened up the door and I was just like, I hope you got a lot of dents in your car, bitch. I hope you got a lot of dents. I'm like, you can use the other $63 that you owe me to get your car fixed, and boo. But like, I'm just taunting her, and she just was looking like, you could tell she stopped because she was going around the car with the flash, and it's like the flash had stopped moving, and she just was like looking, and I'm like, aha, you weird ass bitch, you weird, like I'm just talking stuff. So So she like,
shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut up, shut up.
like she just telling me shut up, and we kind of just like going back and forth or whatever. But by that time, you know, my boo ended up coming out, so he come like jogging down, like he like, hey, like, you know, he probably thought I was about to get out because I had the door cracked open, but I wasn't gonna get out because it was just no point. It was no point. Like I just want to say my last little shit, because again, hopefully by the grace of God, I don't have to see her again. So I'm talking about John. So he like, okay, no, please, like, don't get out. So I'm like, I'm not about to get out or whatever. So when he started walking in front of the car, I had shut the door. So he come in, like, he started the car up and we leave, right? So when I left, when I was pulling off, Weirdo was still like scoping out her car and stuff like that. So I rolled down the window like, like I'm just doing the most childish shit, y'all, like just really being childish. But again, I don't care. Like now I'm in my petty bag and I'm not getting up out that bitch. So y'all, it's so funny because okay, no, I ain't gonna, no, but okay, no, was trying to think if I wanted to tell that part too. But anyways, so it was crazy because I was talking about, well, I'm like, listen, you know, my bad, like I don't like to get out of character like that. Like I know I did a lot. Like make sure you tell William, like, you know, I'm sorry, because regardless of whatever the situation is, like I don't like to act the ass at people's house. Like I don't want to go to this man's house, and even though I didn't really destroy his house for real, but like I ain't trying to be here throwing shit or like fighting, or I just felt kind of bad for William, not necessarily for what I did to Weirdo, but I was just like, you know, make sure you tell your friend sorry, like tell him I didn't mean to act like that, but like if y'all really knew the history that me and Weirdo had, like y'all would kind of probably see where I'm coming from. And I'm like, her betting and not trying to give me the money, like it just was the icing on the cake for me. So I'm like, make sure you tell William I'm sorry. So, you know, he like, oh, yeah, you know, it's really no problem. He must really like me, y'all, because he just like, it's cool. It's not really a big deal. No problem. I'm going to tell the homie. But he like, yeah, I thought y'all was cool from that night. And I'm like, no. I'm like, did you, like, now we just kind of started to talk about the situation. I'm like, did you hear when she kept saying we pressure her? I was like, that was the whole problem that night. Like, she kept saying that people was pressuring her to do stuff, and I don't like that. So, you know, my boo agreeing, like, yeah, we don't play with those type of words. Like, we don't want to be around no women or no females that's saying somebody pressured them to do something. I'm like, right. And I'm like, look at me. Do it look like I'm about to pressure somebody to drink some liquor? Like, it's never ever that deep. And he was like, nah, you know, I feel you. Like, you know, even that night she just seemed a little weird when she was following us. So, you know, I'm like, y'all thought that too, right? And he like, yeah, me and the homie was talking about it. Like, William was telling me like she weird, and you know, she was following. And I guess y'all, so at that time when they was over there talking, my boo was telling me that, like, because he was standing over there, so he was saying that Weirdo was all telling William in his ear, like, when she pulled William off of that girl, remember I told y'all I had stood back a little bit, and me and neighbor was like leaning off on the ledge. So my boo was telling me like, yeah, you know, when she had snatched William off that girl, she was all in his ear telling him like, oh, you know, you mine, like, why'd you dance with somebody else? Like, I already gave you my number tonight, so like, why'd you trying to embarrass me? Like, if you want to dance, I can give you a dance. Like, just saying all of this. And he was telling me like, I was just looking like, dang, she a little clingy, she a little, you know, overprotective. And I was like, that's not being overprotective, that's really being clingy, like you said, and that's being weird. It's that you, no, like, what? So my book was like, yeah, it was weird, but I was just thinking maybe she really liked him. And I'm like, even if she do, like, that's not how you go about it. Like, you don't meet somebody for 30 minutes and stalk them and follow them around and tell them that they can't dance on nobody else. So, you know, we kind of just laugh and, like, cry. And I'm like, yeah, she just was weird. And I was like, well, yeah, like, he didn't want to walk her to the car, so I'm surprised that they even talking. And he like, yeah. So, you know, we were just basically talking about it. But, like, it just was what it was. But I'm like, William is slow for even still talking to that girl. I hope I don't got to see her again. So I was just telling him, like, you know, it's up to you. But, like, if we ever go hang out again, if you ever link up with William, you know, I don't want to hang with her. Like, I don't want to be around her. So he was like, oh, no, just believe me, I never do that shit again. I would never put y'all two back in the same room. And I'm like, yeah, hopefully you fucking don't, okay? So, yeah, so that night happened. So, you know, he ended up just, of course, taking me back to his house. We did chill at his house. Anyways, but yeah, so when I went home, I ended up calling neighbor, and I really just told neighbor everything, you know, that happened. I was just telling her, like, we was literally on the phone for hours because I had to tell her everything. You know, you can't leave nothing out. So I'm just in her telling her everything or whatever. So tell me why. Tell me why, y'all. I know y'all thinking like, oh, part 6 is the end of Weirdo. I don't know. I might take a break because I'm not even done with Weirdo. So let me know in the comments below if I should go ahead and take it to a part 7, or should I take a break and then, you know, talk about it like another time. Because it don't matter either way. But we're not done with Weirdo, y'all. We're not done. We not. So maybe I'll talk about it later, or I just hit y'all with the part 7 while everything fresh. But yeah, y'all. That ain't the end. But yes, y'all, that is the end of my story time. I hope you guys really enjoy it. Make sure you guys thumbs up this video, comment down below, and make sure you are subscribed, okay? Double check, like really just double check to make sure you are subscribed. It's not gonna hurt. Like, it literally take a second. I don't even think it take 5 seconds. It literally take 1 second to look and say, oh, am I subscribed? Or if you're not, to hit the subscribe button. But y'all already know. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at KShawnWith. Y'all know the drill. But until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Peace.